and for the third time, the LEGO Racing Series invites you to Daytona in February. This year, however, the Daytona 100 is not our opening race. It's basically our mid-season race, being race number 12 out of 25 this year. It's been an interesting speed weeks leading up, not too many incidents. Although today, we've already had one incident. We had a couple cars have an incident in morning warm-ups here at Daytona. So we get set for the third LEGO Racing Series Daytona 100. And now for your starting lineup. On the pole today, after winning the pole in qualifying and also winning her Twin 25 race, Julia. Winner of the other 25 was Jennifer, and she starts third. Second. Sorry about that. Third is Diecast Racer X. Fourth, Islamic Pictures, your defending LEGO Racing Series champion. Fifth is Annie. Sixth is Tyler. Seventh is AR12. Eighth is Hayden. Ninth is Aqua. 10th is Camille. 11th is Chris. 12th is Lindsay. 13th is Granddad. And rounding out the field in 14th is Fail Race. And with that, let's go ahead and get this race underway. And thus we have now arrived at the halfway point of the LEGO Racing Series season. We're ready to roll off for the Daytona 100. This race, usually, at least for the past 2 seasons, has been the first race of the season, points-wise. But this year, it's midway point. So we're already more than halfway to the chase. And halfway through the season, basically at the conclusion of this race. So far, it's been an interesting battle for the spots in the chase, as only the top 7 in points after race 20 make it in. Julia, not one of those right now. A couple of high-name drivers, not one of those. And there's a pretty good battle going on in points for that 7th spot. Come around and take the green in the Daytona 100. This could be a chance for a couple of drivers that haven't had wins this year to go ahead and steal one. For green, and already crashed. Well, that didn't take long. Already have a incident in turn 1 coming to get the green. And we'll have 1 lap complete when we come around this time to restart. Back to green, 1 lap complete. Two laps complete. Three laps complete. Five laps complete. Looks like the Fail Race logo down there is starting to peel up a bit. Fix that when we get a caution. 7 laps complete. Julia leading, and so far, again, a pretty tame race. 10 laps complete here in Daytona, and trouble, and a massive crash on the front straightaway for, oh, cars back in the pack. Somebody did a barrel roll right in front of the field. right in the middle of the pack. Lindsay's sitting upside down in the middle of the racetrack. Meal's on her side. I believe it was Granddad that was the one that started that. I just looked down and saw his car just flying through the air in front of me. Yeah, there we go. Fix our logos there. Started to peel up a bit. And we're coming back down the green. We have 11 laps complete in Daytona. Julia's still your leader. Jennifer second. Diecast Racer X third. Dynamic Fixtures fourth. And Annie rounding up the top 5. 15 laps complete here in Daytona. Trouble Granddad. Turn 4. And for those of you who watched the Daytona 500 over the weekend, you would have noticed that turn 4 was definitely Calamity Corner. And even in the LEGO Racing Series, it proves to be Calamity Corner there, as Granddad will have to drop to the back of the field. Coming around, we will have back to green with 19 laps complete. 20 complete. 21 laps complete. 22 laps complete. Julia still your leader, as she's been basically every race all speed weeks so far. She looks to, as Julia looks to be the first person to ever sweep speed weeks here, or past the quarter distance in the Daytona 100. Well, so far, been an interesting race through 25 laps. Still a whole lot of it left. Complete here. .31 laps complete. Tyler got a win here back in the first ever LEGO Racing Series race at Daytona. Don't believe he's won here since. Currently running in 6th. And for both AR-12s and Fail Race, this is their first go here at Daytona. Never been here before. 35 laps complete now. Complete. 7 laps complete. Trouble, back of the pack. Granddad, Chris, and a couple of... And it looks like Camille over there. So we had an issue with the banking in the middle of the trial. Crashed down in turns 1 and 2. I'll move Granddad back up 2 spots that he lost in his accident. So far, pretty frantic pace here in Daytona. This race hasn't taken too long so far. We will have 30, yeah. So we'll have 38 laps complete on this restart. Back to green, 38 laps complete. And looks like Fail Race was off track before we even restarted. So we'll go back to the running order we had before that restart. And get back going. I don't know what caused Fail Race car to come off there, but I guess kind of living up to its namesake, as... Oh yeah. Back to green this time, and again, can't get a good restart. That restart still will not count. We will still have only 38 laps complete when we restart this race. Those two restarts do not count since we didn't get a clean start. Tier 12 is now off down the back stretch. That'll be deemed an unclean, two unclean restarts, so get a little bit easier on this restart, but we'll try to get back going without an incident. And we're back to green. 38 laps complete. 39 laps complete. 40 complete, and 10 to go till we get to halfway. 41 complete. 42 laps complete. 43 complete. 44 laps complete. 45 complete. 5 to go until we get to halfway. And Julia, still your leader, has led nearly every lap of Speed Week so far of the races she's been in. 47 complete. 8 laps complete. Nearing halfway. 49 complete. Yeah, like I said, a couple of people up there could be looking to steal a win today. Jennifer and Diecast Race Rex, both without wins today. We're on lap 51 now. Past the halfway mark in the Daytona 100. But yeah. It's also nice for you and Fail Race and Air 12 on board. They were able to be partners with us. We had the Air 12 Clash, the non-points race, for the pole winners. And then the Fail Race Twin 25s that set the lineup for this race. Heard something going on there. The 57 laps complete. Complete. 59 laps complete. 60 laps complete. And normally, we still have the distance of what was the normal Web Racing Series July race here to go. And that's what we have left now. We have 43 laps complete. That race is usually only 40 laps. Or no, 63, I mean. There. Don't worry, 40 is from there. Now, 65 here complete. I'm at 40 to go. Yeah. 6, 67. 68. Good long green flag run here. 69. 70 complete. Now we have 30 laps to go. 1, 2, 31, 32, 33, 74, 75 laps complete here, and trouble right as we reach the quarter distance mark of the Daytona 100. single car, well, not a single car, 3-car incident near the back of the field involving Chris, Camille, and Granddad. Julia still leads, Jennifer running second, Diecast Racer X third, Lambic Pictures fourth, Annie fifth, Tyler sixth, AR12 seventh, Hayden in eighth, Estacqua in ninth, Fail Race up to 10th, 11th Lindsay, 12th is Chris, 13th is Camille. Rounding out the field in 14th at the moment is Granddad. Get set with 25 to go. Nearly. Trouble. And that will be deemed a clean restart since we got far enough along. Fail Race has an incident there. That moves Granddad up a couple of spots. And puts Fail Race back down at the back of the field. So we have, I believe we'll have 70, what, 77, 78? That was 76. No. We'll have 70.
77.
Yeah, so we'll have 77 laps complete on this restart here. Julia, your leader. We're in the final stretch of the Daytona 100. This is where the action happens if it's going to. 79 complete. 80 laps complete, and a crash right in front of you. Camera over there. Following push car and a couple of cars near the back of the field. Push car continuing to have a rough year. Trying to push the field around. Gotten caught up in numerous incidents so far this year. Julia is still leading us here. She will have 81. We will have 81 laps complete, and we're back to green. Trouble, front of the pack. That changes things a lot. Up near the front, as 3rd and 4th place cars have issues. Diecast Racer X and Lambic Pictures both have been enjoying runs up at the front of the field for the majority of the day. Now, drop down to the back. And we're back green in Daytona. 83 laps complete. 84 complete. 85 laps complete. And trouble for Chris. In turns 1 and 2. The intensity has definitely picked up here in Daytona. So we've had more incidents the past couple of laps than we've had really all race long. Julia still out front, as she's been basically every event so far Speed Weeks. You'll have 86? Yeah, 86 laps complete on this restart. And we're back to green. 7 laps complete. 88 laps complete. 89 laps complete. 90 complete. That's 10 to go. 91 complete. 92 laps complete. 93 laps complete. Trouble for Hayden. Kind of running mid-pack, having a great day. Just have it all go wrong right at the end. You'll have 84 laps complete on this restart. And this could be our run to the finish. What? 94 laps complete on this restart. And this probably will be our last restart of the race unless something else happens. So back to green, 94 complete. And 5 laps complete. 96 complete. 97 laps complete. 98 complete, that's 2 to go. Coming around, white flags in the air at Daytona. We're on the final lap. And that's it. As Julia will sweep Speed Weeks. Won the dual race. Won the Air 12 Clash. Won the Fail Race Twin 25 that she was in. And now, a winner in the Daytona 100. Now for your finishing order here in Daytona. Julia was your winner today. First LEGO Racing Series competitor to ever sweep Speed Weeks here at Daytona. That is winning the AR12 Clash, the Air Twin 25, this year the Fail Race Twin 25s, and then also the Daytona 100 in the same season. Finishing second was Jennifer, and third was Annie, fourth was Tyler, fifth was AR12, sixth was Estakwa, seventh was Lindsay, eighth was Granddad, ninth was Camille, 10th was Fail Race, 11th was Lambic Pictures after the incident, 12th was Diecast Racer X, 13th was Chris, rounding out the field in 14th after a very late crash was Hayden, which kind of was a shame for him as he was running very well almost the entire race. That's it here from Daytona International Speedway. And also round 12 of the LEGO Racing Series, the Daytona 100. Be sure to come back next week as the LEGO Racing Series heads off for round 13. And until then, this has been LRS Tyler. I will see you guys in the next one.